Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy if you're new here. And today I'm going to go through all of the books I read in November and then the books I want to read in December. And so the first book that I finished up in November is The Tour Wars by Carla Luna. It is the last book in the Romancing the Ruin series that I read in October. And I loved that entire series. I love all of her writing, and I just found out that there's another book, so I'm excited to read it. It's a Christmas book, and that'll be on my TBR for December. Princess for Christmas by Jenny Holiday and Duke Actually, which are in the same series. Basically, it's about a princess who is in New York to check on the retailers who kind of work with the watch company that the royal family owns and operates, and ends up running into a cab driver who she then requests to be her personal driver while she's in New York. And then Duke Actually is about the Duke of Eldovia, well, in that same world, who the princess was supposed to marry but didn't, and because they're basically like siblings. And she meets the main male character, Leo, from A Princess for Christmas. Best friend Danny meets the Duke, and they kind of just hit it off. It was super cute. I really enjoyed that. I finished up my reread of Empire Storms, and we learned more about like the 100-Year War, and there's always that twist at the end of Sarah J. Maas books. And then I finally got my hold for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. This is probably one of my favorite books of the entire series. It's also probably the book that I've read the least. I used to reread all of the books as they were released when I was a kid, so I read books 1 and 2, and then I think book 3 was released, and so I'd reread book 1 and 2, then 3, and then when 4 was released, I'd read 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and so on and so forth. And then when every single movie came out, I would read the corresponding book to the movie before seeing the movie. So it was a lot of fun, but naturally it would mean that the Half-Blood Prince was, or Half-Blood Prince. This whole time I've been saying Half-Blood Prince, but Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is the final book in the series of Harry Potter, and definitely read that one the least, for sure. And then I started this Christmas series by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone, Merry Little Meet Cute, which is about like a couple of co-stars in a Christmas movie who knew each other from different projects they did in their past, but they didn't know each other. They knew of them from their projects, and they got to know each other. And then Snowplace from LA is the costume designer who worked on that film in A Merry Little Meet Cute, and his love story from there. And then there are 3 other books I haven't got to in that series, which is going to be on my December TBR. And then Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey, which was super cute, where these kids of like their moms were in a band together. They like broke up when they were like kids were like 16 or something like that. They were teenagers, and so they were approached by a TV network to do a live stream series of like trying to convince the moms to do a reunion tour on Christmas Eve, and it was a lot of fun to read. It was cute. And then A Royal Holiday by Jasmine Guillory. This one was a lot of fun to read. It was about a mom who went to the UK with her daughter, and her daughter was like styling and putting outfits together for the Duchess, and it was just a lot of fun. This one was a lot different because like the characters were like their ages were like in their 50s, and it was just different because almost all romances you're going to look at like somebody in their 20s. So it was different in the best way possible. So those were the books that I read in November. On my list are a lot of books that I didn't get to that were on my list for November. So my December TBR is So This Is Christmas by Jenny Holiday, Confessions of a Christmas Holic by Joss Wood, The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score, Santa Maybe by Carla Luna, finish up my reread of Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas, Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber, finish up the A Merry Little Meet Cute series with A Jolly Ever After, Season Greetings, and Jingle Bell Mingle by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe by Jenny Bayless. And then Under the Mistletoe collection, which is a bunch of different like authors have like a book. There's like 6 different books, starting with Cruel Winter with You by Allie Hazelwood, Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey, All My Elf by Olivia Dade, Merriment and Mayhem by Alexandria Bellafour, Only Santa's in the Building by Alexis Darla. I don't think I'm going to get to all of those books, but that's okay. They're on my list, and I'll probably focus on only Christmas books, to be honest. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And my goal for this year is to reach as close to 500 subscribers as possible. So subscribe if you haven't. Please like this video, comment your favorite read of this month, and if you've read any of these books, if you recommend any books on my TBR, whatever you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.